All right, what is up, Bears fans? And as always, welcome back to the Bear Review. So everyone's eyes are going to be on Caleb Williams this Sunday when the Bears take the field against the Buffalo Bills, and rightfully so. But honestly, if you're only watching Caleb, you're missing one of the biggest stories of this developing roster. The man I'm keeping my eye on isn't the quarterback. It's Theo Benedet. And I'm going to tell you why. So let's jump right in. So for those who might not know, Theo Benedet is the second-year offensive tackle who joined the Chicago Bears as an undrafted free agent after the draft last season. Unfortunately for Theo, he got hurt during a field goal attempt and spent his entire rookie season on the practice squad after being waived post-preseason. Another interesting tidbit was he was also drafted in the second round, 15th overall, by the BC Lions in the 2024 CFL draft. Benedet, who is 23 years old, stands at 6 feet 7 inches tall and weighs roughly 304 pounds. He played his collegiate football in Canada for the UBC Thunderbirds, where he won back-to-back JP Matrix trophies as the top lineman nationally. Coming out of a Canadian university, he was initially seen as a developmental prospect. However, his recent performance suggests his timeline for significant impact might actually be accelerating. Now, coming into this season, Benedet was seen more as a practice squad player who could develop into something, but was going to take some time. However, after the performance we saw in Miami, I don't think that's the case anymore. I think he's actually further along than most people think. Now, to see what I mean, you only have to look at Bears training camp. He's been taking snaps with the first-team offense at left tackle, often rotating with guys like Braxton Jones and Ozzie Trapillo. He's constantly held his own. Coach Dan Rochar has lauded his progress, stating he's had probably as much improvement as any player we've had. He further emphasized every day he just continues to work and improve, and he grabs our attention. That's key. He grabs the coach's attention. Outside of his training camp, let's look to something with a little more weight to it, and that's the preseason opener against Miami. Benedet had an amazing performance, splitting time at both right and left tackle, not allowing a single pressure in over 27 pass blocking snaps. And despite primarily playing against backups, the strong showing from Theo helped gain significant attention and consideration for a starting role. Rochar summarized his rapid development by noting, "The growth from spring to now has been incredible." To really see what I mean, let's throw up a quick pancake for you guys. What you'll see here is a great hand strike from Theo. He controls the chest. He unfortunately does lean a little bit too far forward, but he still maintains inside leverage. His feet mirrors very well against the defender, and he drives him into the dust. And this is why I said earlier, keep your eyes on him this Sunday against Buffalo. It's going to be another significant test. The Bills' defensive line is known for its depth and physicality, and if Benedet can continue his strong performance, the discussion around him competing for a starting left tackle job will intensify. And I'm going to go on record right now saying I have a sneaking suspicion that Benedet could actually steal the left tackle job from Braxton Jones and Ozzie Trapillo. You don't have to believe me, of course, but maybe you'll listen to Coach Rochar, who specifically noted that Benedet has put himself in a position to go compete for a job somewhere in this group, and why not left tackle? While Braxton Jones is the incumbent and has considerable starting experience, Benedet's rapid emergence has genuinely put him in contention. Bears head coach Ben Johnson himself stated that Benedet was probably overlooked to start this competition, but the longer things have gone on, there's a strong argument for what he puts on tape. The original two-man race between Braxton Jones and Ozzie Trapillo now has a new contender, and that's not a bad thing at all. And I personally feel Theo's going to split time between both tackle positions tonight. And if Theo continues to be successful and trend upwards, it's going to be a very interesting conversation between head coach Ben Johnson and offensive line coach Dan Rochar come Monday morning on exactly what to do with that coveted left tackle position. So hold on to your butts, boys, because it's going to get interesting. So yeah, Caleb Williams is going to dominate the headlines. But don't sleep on Theo Benedet. Like I said, if he keeps stacking good performances like he did against Miami, Sunday versus Buffalo could be the game where he solidifies his strong bid for a more significant role going into the regular season. So I know this is a quick video, but what do you guys think? Is Benedet the real deal, or are we getting ahead of ourselves after a couple of good weeks at camp? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe for more Bears breakdowns. As always, I appreciate everyone that watches my videos. I have some real cool stuff on the way, so be on the lookout for that. I also have a bit of a rebrand, which I'm going to be really excited to show you soon. So again, Bears game's in a couple of hours. Go enjoy the rest of your day. And of course, until next time, bear down.